Huge star coming up at the end on fact number 10, live with me here in the studio. Don't go anywhere. He'll tell you everything you need to know. You just bought, didn't you? Or are you about to? I know, because the charts are green. The news is good. Everyone's saying this is it, and it feels right. That feeling is exactly what I want to talk to you about today. Really, really important, because that feeling has a name. It's called being exit liquidity. And you're giving me all your money. Today, I'm giving you 10 facts, 10 things that people making money already know. We certainly do. And on fact number 10, a huge megastar will join me live in the studio. You won't want to miss that. And that's the thing that most retail investors won't hear until it's too late. Each fact builds on the last one. They get heavier as we go into fact number 1. Fact 1 is important. Fact 5 will make you uncomfortable. Fact 10, well, fact 10 is the reason I am here on this live stream, and then introduce our huge celebrity guest live in the studio. Do not skip to it. You need to first of all hear the 9 to truly understand what 10 actually means. Trust me on that. I'm going to be honest with you in a way that finance YouTubers almost never are. No charts. You can't understand. No jargon walls. Just 10 things that once you know them, you can't unsee them. So let's go. So here's the surface level story the market is telling you right now. The Strait has reopened. A ceasefire is holding. Tensions are down. Risk is off the table and markets are pumping. Bitcoin, XRP, stocks, everything is green. On the face of it, great news. Genuinely, nobody wants war. Nobody wants supply chain chaos. But here's the thing nobody is saying out loud. Statement number 10, huge megastar joins me in the show, telling you everything you need to know. Markets don't react to news. Markets price in the news. And before it happens, by the time you see the headline, by the time it hits your phone, the people who were positioned for that moment are already thinking about their exit. I most certainly am. I've got over $700,000 now invested. I'm getting ready for one almighty exit. That's the game. And most people playing it right now don't even know the rules. So here are the rules. Are you ready? Brace for it. Fact number 1. Markets price in events early, and I need you to really sit with this one. Markets do not react to reality. They react to expectations of reality. There is a huge difference, and that difference is everything. Here's a real example. The Gulf War, 1991. You'd think the stock market would rally when the war ended, right? No. Logical, makes sense. The S&P 500 bottomed and began its recovery before the ground war even started. Months before resolution, because institutional money wasn't waiting for the all clear. They were already positioned. When the rest of us were still watching the news, same pattern with Ukraine. Exactly the same. Every single ceasefire, rumor, not even actual ceasefires, just rumors triggered rallies. The market didn't wait for peace. It priced in the possibility of peace. So when you look at today's rally and think the geopolitical situation improved, I should buy, that trade happened 6 weeks ago when I bought it. As you may remember, Liberation Day we did it again. My portfolio started at 5,000. I'm now over 700 grand. We're going to 1 million. That trade has already happened. You missed it. And what you're buying now is someone else's profit. My profit. If you're buying the news, you are already too late. Fact number 2. Relief rallies are traps for the hopeful. This might be the most important technical concept in this entire live event, and it takes about 30 seconds to understand. A relief rally is not a new bull market. It's a temporary bounce inside a larger downtrend, and they're designed to feel like a recovery. 2008. Everyone remembers 2008 as a crash, but here's what people forget. There were 6 major rallies inside that crash. 6 moments where things looked like they were turning around. 6 moments where retail investors bought back in. If you're liking this so far, please tap the like button. Huge celebrity superstar joining me on Fact 10. You won't want to miss it live in the studio, okay? And consider subscribing as well. The average rally, 10 to 20% gains. That's not noise. That feels like a real move. But every single one of those 6 rallies in 2008 was followed by a lower low. It's coming, 100%. I always make money. I never lose money. If you're one of my Discordians, you will know that. And one of my Electra members, you will know that. So how do you know if this is a real recovery or a relief rally? Honestly, you don't know. You don't know in the moment. That's the brutal truth. But what can you do is not pretend certainty exists when it doesn't. Hope is not a strategy. And right now, the market is running on hope. Fact number 3. When everyone feels safe, you should feel nervous. Stay with me on this one. This is important. There's a number that Wall Street watches aggressively. It's called, you might know, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat right now. Does anyone know the word I'm looking for? A 3-letter word. Let's see if you're awake and you're paying attention. Can everyone tap the like button? You're half asleep this morning. It's called the VIX. The volatility index, sometimes called the fear gauge. When it's high, people are scared. When it's low, people feel safe. Here's the problem with people feeling safe. Historically, when the VIX drops to low levels, when fear disappears from the market, that is when corrections become most likely. Not least likely, most likely. I'll explain why. Because when nobody's hedging, nobody's protected. When nobody expects a drop, positions are over-leveraged. Over-leveraged. How many times have we seen it? How many times have I bought your stocks from you because you get margin called and over-leveraged? I always win. These are my trades. Let's carry on. When fear is gone, the margin for error disappears. The most dangerous moments in markets are not when everyone is panicking. It's when everyone is comfortable. So right now, comfort is very high. Fear is very low. No fear means no hedge. And no edge means you're the one taking the risk without even knowing it. Fact number 4. Huge celebrity joining me at the end on Fact 10 live in the studio. You won't want to miss it. He will tell you everything you need to know. Fact number 4. Retail always buys the top. And I want to be careful here because I'm not saying retail investors are stupid. Most are. If I'm honest, I'm a retail investor. Most retail investors are stupid. Look at the stupid comments I'm reading on my X account at the moment. If you want to follow me on X, being trolled all over the place, despite I'm always winning. And my predictions have always been right. And every single trade has been spot on. You'll know that if you follow me on Electrum and Discord. You get all my trades 24/7. Here's the link for it in the chat, or become a YouTube member. I am saying many investors are stupid. Not all, but many. I'm saying the system is structured to work against you. It is. There is a chance the data on this relentless retail money flows, the amount of money ordinary people put into markets, consistently spike after rallies. Not before, but after. Institutional money. Hedge funds. I know, I talk to these people. I got friends at the banks, people at Robinhood, friends at Ripple. I speak to them. I understand what they think of you. I understand what Ripple thinks of its XRP army. It just laughs at it. We are in it, but we can win if we understand it. The big players, they build positions during uncertainty. They buy the fear. And then when the news improves and retail FOMO kicks in, they sell into the rally, into you. They don't sell because they're evil. We get a lot of this. People join cult following YouTube channels that God told me to do this and it's us against the man. It's not. It's not evil. They sell because you're providing them with an exit, a liquid exit at a price they like. This isn't conspiracy. This is mechanics. This is how markets function. Emotional money transfers wealth to patient money. It's why I always win. Why my Discordians always win. Why the Electrum members always win. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Every single cycle, smart money sells to emotional money. Which one are you right now? Fact 5. We're nearly there, bringing our star guest into the studio. You won't want to miss it. Fact 5. Crypto moves faster and falls harder. This one specifically, for anyone watching who's buying Bitcoin, XRP, or any altcoin right now. Crypto does not play by stock market rules. It plays by amplified stock market rules. The same patterns, just faster, just harder, and with more devastation on the downside. Bitcoin, 2017, parabolic run to nearly $20,000. Then minus 84%, not 40, not 50, 84. Bitcoin, 2021, all-time highs near 69,000. Then minus 77%. It took over 2 years to recover. XRP. Look at any major XRP spike in history. Almost every single one follows the same script. Vertical rise, euphoria, sharp retracement, and then, of course, as always, silence. The thing about parabolic moves is they feel different from inside them. They feel like any new paradigm. They feel like this time is different. Every single time, it never is. Parabolic means unsustainable by definition. It's going straight up. Gravity still exists. Fact number 6. Just four to go for our star guest in the studio. You won't want to miss it. Tell you everything. Have you all tapped the like button yet? Have you all considered subscribing? Get ready. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. And if you want to get all my trades one-on-one, no AI, no bots, for a couple of bucks a month. Why do I give it so cheap? Because I make money investing. I've got nearly 700 grand now. I've grown from 5,000. If you want to join me and you want to get all my trades 24 hours a day, 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm buying or selling my favorite crypto or wherever it might be, you can get that information directly from me and I will personally answer you. The link is in the chat, or you can become a YouTube member and you get it on YouTube Electrum membership. So let's get to it. Fact number 6. This rally is borrowed, not earned. Global liquidity. It sounds technical, but the concept is simple. When there's a lot of money in the system, when central banks are printing, when interest rates are low, risk assets go up. Crypto growth, stocks, speculative plays, they all benefit. They all benefit from loose liquidity. When liquidity tightens, when rates rise, when central banks pull back, those same assets fall. Not because the companies got worse, not because Bitcoin got worse, but because they ran out of fuel. The fuel simply ran out. The rallies we're seeing right now, they're largely liquidity driven, not earnings, not fundamentals. The macro environment has provided a window of optimism and assets have floated up on that tide. The question you have to ask is what happens when the tide goes back out? I took so much criticism recently for buying more and more Coca-Cola. I've now got $250,000 in Coca-Cola, waiting for everyone to trim and buy. But I'm still up on my VU. I'm still up on VUG. I'm still up on Nvidia. I'm still up on crypto. But in a moment, they'll trim. And when they do, they will buy my $250,000, which makes me a whale, by the way, as a retail investor in Coca-Cola. They will make me so much money, I won't know what to do with it. So when the tide goes back out, what do you do then? Are you prepared? And the honest answer is what always happens. Always. We always win on this show. Always. A liquidity rally is not a reason to buy. It's a reason to understand why it's even happening and what reverses it. Fact number 7. We're nearly there, my star guest in the studio. Have you all tapped the like button yet? Have you all clicked subscribe? Come part of this family? We hope so. Lovely to have you here. So, fact number 7. The geopolitical risk didn't disappear. It simply paused. Ceasefires are not peace. Straight reopenings are not permanent. Political situations that took years to develop do not resolve in weeks. Markets are currently pricing in a scenario where the risk is gone. Zero. Done. Over. History is pretty clear on this one. That's not how geopolitics works. Ceasefires collapse. Tensions re-escalate. Supply routes face new threats. I'm not being pessimistic, folks. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm being realistic. I'm always winning. The difference between a ceasefire and a resolution is enormous. And the market is treating them as the same thing. They're celebrating the pause. You should be watching for what comes next. Well, we are now coming up to fact number 8. It's about to get very exciting as we hit fact number 10. I'm really excited. I hope you are too. I can't wait until we get to fact number 10 to bring it all to you. Okay, let's get to it. Fact number 8. The silent threat nobody is even talking about. This one is for the people who think they're informed, because this is the very thing even informed people are largely missing right now. The yen carry trade. No one's talking about it anymore. Just keep pumping the market. Tell everybody everything's great. Here's the concept. For years, global investors have been borrowing money in Japanese yen because Japanese interest rates have been near zero, and investing what they borrowed in high yielding assets, US stocks, crypto, tech, all of it. It's essentially free leverage, and it's absolutely bloody enormous in scale. Here's the problem. When that trade unwinds, which it will, when the yen strengthens, when Japan raises rates, when something spooks the system, all of that borrowed money has to come home fast, really fast. The unwind of the yen carry trade in August 2024 triggered one of the sharpest single week drops in recent history. It came out of nowhere. It was over fast. It was violent. And right now, the conditions for another unwind are quietly building, and no one is even paying attention. The market is not pricing this in at all, not even considering it. The biggest risks are always the ones nobody's watching. This is one of them. Fact number 9. We're nearly there. Star guest in the studio. Have you tapped the like button? Have you considered subscribing? Have you shared this out? And are you joining me on Discord later as I share my trades? Always winning for just a couple of bucks a month. No inflation, no discounts, no prices that ever go up. I'm just here to help you to win. It's easy to win. The hard part is to keep it. There is the Discord link, and there is the YouTube membership. Thank you very much. So let's go to fact number 9. Fact 9. The institutions are already selling. Right now, while you're watching, green candles and feeling good, institutional players, the ones who bought during the uncertainty, me, my friends that I talk to at the banks, Ripple, who laugh at the army, they're already selling. Alex Karp, selling. Elon, selling. Martin Lucas, about to sell. They bought during uncertainty. I loaded up with every penny I had. During the fear, during the dip. You were too scared to buy. Most of you, many of you said, I'm going to sit in cash. How stupid was that? They're scaling out. Not all at once, not in a way that crashes the market, but slowly, carefully, methodically, into the rally, into the liquidity that retail is providing by buying. This is not speculation. This is standard institutional behavior. How do I know? Because I talk to these people and I share it with you live on my shows. They don't announce it. They don't tweet about it. They just quietly reduce exposure while sentiment is high and exits are plentiful. And retail is doing the very opposite, as it always does. Watching the gains, feeling FOMO, buying in late, telling friends to put in more, The asymmetry here is brutal. Institutions exit over weeks, retail panic and sell in hours. They are selling while you're celebrating. That's not opinion, that's the mechanism. Okay, folks, fact 10. I hope you're enjoying this event. It's been an absolute pleasure making it for you. I don't do what big YouTubers do, make videos with a team of editors. I stream it live. I'm accountable. This is my real money, my real shares, my real positions live on the screen. And I'll go even further. I will share with you, which no one shares, my full, real, total net worth. This is all the positions I have with all the margin. There it is, $686,000. That's every penny I have in the world. Live on my show, unedited, unscripted, as I'm talking to you right now. I started with $5,000 in the aim and the mission to build the most honest, real, live YouTube channel in the world. That doesn't need to edit videos. I make them live. I built probably, arguably, the best live streaming studio in the world on YouTube. All of this you're watching is being created by multiple foot switches, body sensors. I've got 22 screens. All of this changing of audio and lighting and symmetry is all being controlled by me live, not edited, done live. This is my real money. And here is fact 10. And if you stay to the end, you'll now be rewarded with our star guest, which will tell you everything you need to know. Are you ready? Okay, let's do fact number 10. Fact 10. I told you at the start, this was the one you needed, the first 9 to understand, and I meant it. Because on its own, it sounds simple, almost kind of obvious. But after everything we've covered in this live event, it lands differently. At least I hope so. Markets do not go straight up. They never have. And they never will. All the fools online on social media, silly people, stupid people that have been criticizing me because I've been talking about market caps recently. Like it doesn't matter. Numbers don't add up. We just ignore it. We're all going $1 million. Well, I am. Live on the show. You're not. Every single healthy bull market in history has included always pullbacks, 10%, 15%, sometimes a lot more. These aren't failures. These are necessary. They shake out over-leveraged positions. And most retail in crypto now is way over-leveraged. They reset sentiment. They create the foundation for the next leg up. Here's what's happening right now. We have a significant rally. Sentiment is high, fear is low, and retail is buying. Institutions, myself, you saw me yesterday sell tons and tons of Google and move it with huge profits. Where? Into Coca-Cola, a defensive position with huge upside after all of this. Retail is buying, institutions are selling, including me. Geopolitical risk is being ignored. Liquidity conditions are uncertain. A silent carry trade threat is building. And there is almost no risk priced into the market. Do you understand what that actually means? No risk. It means when the pullback comes, and it will, because it always does, it won't be a gentle 5%. It will be fast. It will be sharp. And the people who bought at the top with no plan, driven by FOMO, fear of missing out, will be the ones panic selling at the bottom. They will be providing exit liquidity to the people who bought the fear and had the patience to wait. The opportunity is real. I'm not saying markets are doomed. Not at all. I'm not saying never buy. I'm saying understand where you are in the cycle. I'm always invested. I'm always fully maxed out in margin, but I'm always repositioning. I'm always prepared and I'm always winning. Remember what I've always said. It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. So right now, you are at the point in the cycle where patience beats action. No risk priced in means all the risk is yours and you're not being paid for it. Insane, isn't it? So let me bring this home to you. Wrap this up as we bring our star guest onto the show who'll tell you everything you need to know. I said at the start, if you're buying the pump right now, you're not investing. You're donating, and you're donating to me and my friends. I want to be clear about what I mean by that. I don't mean you're stupid. Some of you are. A lot of retail is. Virtually everyone on X is. I don't mean you can't make money. You can. All our Discordians always do. All our members always do. If you want to join us, I'll be live on Discord shortly with a special event. There's my Discord and there's my YouTube. Join me. I mean you are operating on emotion in a system designed to extract money from emotion. Every single fact we covered in this live event today, unedited, unscripted, as it happens, points, as always, to the same thing. The people who consistently make money in markets are not the ones who react fastest to good news. They're the ones who are already positioned before the good news, who buy the fear, who sell the euphoria, who understand cycles. You want to be that person. I want every one of the Lucasade and the Discordians to be that person. The first step is brutally honest. Be brutally honest with yourself. Ask yourself, why am I buying right now? Is it because I've done the analysis? And this presents genuine long-term value. I've done polls in my show where most people, honestly, never even read the balance sheet. And I mean that. Honestly, never even read the balance sheet. We focus on it all the time. Or is it because the number went up and I don't want to miss out? Is that why you bought? Be honest. Be honest. Nobody is watching. Nobody will care. The stock market will sell and dump, and XRP won't care you've lost all your money. Brad Garlinghouse won't care, and all the idiots on X who post for no point whatsoever, for silly nonsense, they won't come and help you either. I will be here for you. I'll be live every day, always coming back, explaining everything, and showing you you can always win. FOMO is not a strategy. Green candles are not a thesis. The market will give you another opportunity. It always does, and it always will. Usually when everyone's too scared to take it. As I've said many, many times, when it's times to buy, you won't want to. Your job is not to chase. Your job is to be ready. And if you're not, exit liquidity. And if you're not exit liquidity today, you might just be the one collecting it next time. I hope this has been of some help to you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure making this live stream for you. I did promise you a bit of a surprise at the end, which is what we're going to do now. Star guest live on the show, and hopefully this will help you really consider what this is really all about. In a few moments, I'm going to go over to Discord, and I'm going to do an on-stage event, show you my trades, all my positions, answering live Q&A. You can ask me anything. There's Discord if you want to join me, and there is the membership links. If you want to see all the nonsense that's going on X, the things that people are saying about my portfolio, despite I'm always making money, join me on X and Instagram. I'm actually going viral at the moment on Instagram. I never thought that was possible, but it did. Let me end the poll before I bring my star guest on. Are you buying, or did you already buy? I already bought in 66%. Fantastic. That's the Discordians and the Electrum members. Still in cash, 22%. No idea. That's the scared money. They'll never make any money. They'll just sit there forever in their cash. All right. As promised, it's time now to go to the back of the studio and a little surprise for you. Let me clear off the tickers, and this will bring it all home to you. Everything now will be brought home to you. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you back for more reviews, more stock reviews today. But now it's time to change it up a little bit. Thank you very much. Star guest. Have you ever heard of a gentleman by the name of, shall I tell you straight away? Shall I just wait one more second? I might just wait one more second as I'm just making some preparations. Want to make sure this is all right. We don't want to mess anything up. Very, very important. Okay, let's do it. Let's get straight into it. I'm sure you've all heard of Yusuf. Have you ever heard of Yusuf? Huge celebrity and formerly known as Cat Stevens. And this will make sense to everybody. Here we go. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. Once like you are now, and I know it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. But take your time, think a lot, think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? 'Cause when I do, you turn away. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen for the way, and I know that I have to go. I know I have to go. It's not time to make a change. Now sit down, take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. At the times that I've cried, I keep it all the things I knew inside. But it's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree. It's not them, you know, not me. For there's a way, and I know that I've got to go. I know I've got to go. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you could marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. But I was once like you are now, and I know it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. But take your time, think a lot, think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow. But your dreams may not. I wish everybody the best. I'll see you back later for more stock reviews. Remember, it's so easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Everything I've given you in this video will help you. There's always another opportunity to get it right, to do it right, to take your time, and you can always win. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you could marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I have to go. See you later on, folks.